We're live, pal. Welcome everyone watching on the True Heel Heat, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. This is Rated Raw. Superstars number 8. Tooth of a Lochness monster. That is the actual title of the show. I'm not shitting you. We'll get into that later. If you're watching on all social media, please help us out. Help out True Heel Heat. Give us a thumbs up, comment, retweet, like. Share this video, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. This is the True Heel Heat Network. We got you covered all week long, all kinds of wrestling, all live streams, all reviews. I am Romeo Anthony Colon. I am joined by my good brother, who is all decked out as he celebrates the 5th of July. He is the three-time baby making le champion. Ness, how are you doing, Ness, as I share this video across all forms of social media? How you doing, brother?
I'm doing mighty fine until people jump in my inbox wondering why I'm wearing an American flag style shirt and not one for Juneteenth. But nonetheless, I came enthusiastic and ready to review this Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw, what is it? What we were calling it? Monday Night Raw Backlash, 4th of July Backlash, you know, the after effect of the holiday. Because that's kind of how this episode felt. An after effect.
Let me put something on the screen to make us feel better. Happy if you're celebrating the 4th of July. There you go. Happy 4th of July. We're waiting on drunk guy JJ to join us. He should eventually. Oh, here he is. Speak of the drunk guy. Bam! How are you doing, brother?
Are you talking to me?
Can we hear you? Yeah.
You're the only one that wasn't on the screen.
I don't know. I thought y'all was already in mid-conversation. I apologize. Shit. I'm doing good, man. Sorry for being on the CPT. It wouldn't be me if I wasn't on CPT. Ooh, I like that. It wouldn't be me if I wasn't on CPT. I think I'm about to wrote that. I have to get this do-rag ready because tonight it's nighttime and my haircut is looking. Yeah, I need a haircut.
We got the red, white, and extra blue. I love
it. I can't throw up no signs. That's not good for the
okay.
Twisties in your head, Ness? Is it twisties? Looking like a lost member of crisscross?
We're fucking versus braids, man. Come on. I just had to take off my do-rag for this. It didn't match.
Gotcha.
What'd you think real quick? What'd you think real quick of this Raw?
That's a serious question?
Yeah.
That was a serious question. Man, shitty. Just to think, I thought things are, turning a new leaf. Things are coming to, I guess, fruition, if you want to use that. And they hit us with a big pile of shit tonight. Just slapped us right in the face like, nah, bitches, you're going back to being bad.
Next, same question.
Yeah, I kind of have to agree. I'm an avid watcher of the Rated Raw Superstars.
I'm about to say you about to lie. Hell
no, I don't watch this shit. I watch you guys. And a lot of the things, of course. And a lot of the things that, you guys joked about last week, it's like, hey, we're going to get that next week. You fucking jumped into the future and you got it. So, it's not that great.
Guys, if you're watching, be a part of the conversation as well. Let us know what you thought in the comments. Send a super chat if you really, really love us. Your comment will be guaranteed to be read if you send one of those. Guys, to start talking about this July 5th, 2021 Monday Night Raw, which starts off with Miz. What's that?
God damn. Do we have to?
MIZ TV. The Miz. And as he coined it, America's Moist Wanted, Johnny Drip Drip.
By the way, these fucking little pronouns or whatever you want to call it, these little moist drip jokes, gotta stop. They're terrible. They're fucking terrible.
Quick question. Did you guys see Morrison's promo and he fucking was in a lake? This thing was like just underwater in a lake and just like walked out of the lake, fully clothed.
Wait, when was this? social
This
media?
What the fuck was this?
This was social media. He was just like talking about his match. This is, I think, I don't know when it actually happened. I seen it earlier today. It was either earlier today or
Probably
yesterday.
drunk out of his mind.
Yeah, nah, he was fully sober to my I like to think, but he
Could have
literally
been that
had
sober doing that fucking promo.
no, it was just crazy. He was fully clothed. He just walked out of the water and just oh my god, it was just ridiculous. I guess you didn't see it, so you're lucky.
Sounds like a Lochness monster, which we'll get into that later. Drew McIntyre comes out and he tells yet another Scottish story of how he's the distant relative of Davy Crockett, and he wants Johnny to be extra moist at Money in the Bank so he can shove his head up Miz's ass. I guess it's easier if his head is moist.
Yo.
Oh man, this
Pride Month.
segment.
Pride Month is over. This whole segment
Alive and well.
was just too much. It was too much going on. I did not like this segment. But continue. It's not even over yet.
It's not even over.
Sorry.
I'm already crying real tears. And like I've only read 4 sentences. Oh, Ricochet out next. Says a springboard crossbody last week was just a taste of what he's willing to do to win Money in the Bank. And then he says, he is the R to the I to the C to the H to the fucking cringe. Cringe is what that spells. It was really bad. And, you know, you try to defend Ricochet of why he doesn't get pushed to the moon. and then he drops one of these promos. And it's like, okay, Vince, I get it. My girlfriend watching says Ricochet is stale. She's a casual viewer, never watches.
Is that all she said?
That's all he can say. That's all he can say without us.
I've heard some things about Ricochet. You know. Riddle is next to save this segment, just like he saves Monday Night Raw every single week. He climbs the ladder.
Xavier, but he ain't straight edge.
No. And he says it right away as soon as he got on top of the ladder. He says, I'm really high. He dedicates his performance at Money in the Bank to his best friend, Randy Orton. Miz wonders why Randy hasn't kicked him in the skull yet. AJ Styles, who isn't in the Money in the Bank match, interrupts, says he was robbed, blames Riddle for his loss. And then Omos tips the ladder over. And Riddle lands pretty hard on his taped up foot. And AJ Styles kicks his foot, very classless. Mini brawl here between the baby faces and the heels. Omos takes a over-the-top rope bump, landed on his feet. And Ricochet breaks yet another tripstick. What'd you think of this opening segment, guys? Drunk guy?
I mean, I already said made my point before you had finished. I did not like this segment at all. It was god fucking awful. I don't know. This is not a way to build towards Money in the Bank. Everybody just sounded terrible on the mic. Then the little, I don't know what the fuck the scuffle was. These guys get into corners. They look at each other and just keep looking at each other. Then AJ kicks them. Then they keep looking at each other. Then John Morrison finally decides to attack Ricochet. They're just still standing around looking dumb. They don't know what the fuck's going on, it looks like. You would think they were all smoking with Riddle. But it was, yeah, I don't like it. Garbage.
Ness?
It was pretty fucking cringy until Riddle came out. And then that was just the best part. Drew with another one of these goofy ass promos.
Oh, that wasn't the last one of the night.
That unfortunately, and we'll get into the other one later. Ricochet, I don't know what the hell he was doing, like spelling his name out, trying to pop lock and shit. And like, I can see why people like you don't get pushed. If anything, you get pushed to catering. Again, Riddle definitely saved this for what he did. AJ coming out really wasn't that bad. I don't think it was really needed. But of course, you know, let's throw the tag team champions. Here we go again.
It wasn't needed. He's not in the Money in the Bank.
Exactly.
He's not feuding with anybody.
But that's what I'm saying. Like we're just throwing champions that can be doing something of some relevance, just tossing them into storylines that they really don't need to be in. You know, I don't understand what this.
With the Viking Raiders, not much of an upgrade.
I mean, hey, that's yeah, you're right. Yeah, but yeah, it was pretty bad until Riddle came out, and then it kind of got a little worse when AJ came out, but not as bad as it was before Riddle and AJ and the rest of them came out, when it was just the moist wanted in America, and then we got Tall Tale telling McIntyre and fucking Ricochet's out there, just man, this is
rhymes.
This is not how you want to open your show.
Well, it's a promo. This is what they do.
Yeah.
Right. SP3, I'm here for Rated Raw Superstars because I'm sure it'll be entertaining, and that's more than I could say about Raw. I didn't watch.
Must be nice. Must be fucking nice, Sid.
We do it for you, buddy.
Pause.
Okay. Ricochet. They go right into Ricochet versus Morrison.
Shoot that match? Okay.
Yeah, well, Miz is there. They need a wheelchair graphic for this guy, really. Action on the outside, a kind of clunky with the timing of Ricochet standing around while John Morrison grabs a dripstick, and then Ricochet dodges the drip. Ricochet then jumps over a wheelchair, trying a Hurricane Rana, but Morrison catches him and powerbombs the shit out of him into the barricade.
That was a dope little spot.
It was. End of the match, Ricochet tries some kind of move on Morrison on the apron.
What the fuck that was?
I think he was trying to go for a cross body, but they didn't rotate well. And then when they actually did rotate, it was way too late.
Yeah, they both get slammed into the mat. It looked bad. Yeah. And then Miz blocks Ricochet from re-entering the ring as Morrison gets in there. He beats the count. Ricochet cannot. The Miz with some good wheelchair blocking, I guess you want to say. Dirty finish. The second dirty finish in a row with these guys in 2 weeks. Drunk guy?
Yep.
Well, it looks like Miz is getting ready for the wheelchair Olympics. I don't. I don't know. I mean, Ricochet definitely fucked that up when he tried to do the little crossbody thing. I thought it looks like Morrison was going to reverse it to like the Spanish fly. I don't know what happened. It was okay. I mean, it's Ricochet and Morrison. It can't really be that bad, even though. But it's Raw. Of course, they make it better than what it is. Yeah, whatever. Stupid finish. Another, dirty finishes is all we know. It's the name of the game.
Yes.
Yeah, especially the fucking opening match. At least let the night go on before, the dirty finishes happen. Oh, no, we're going to start the show off with one. First, it was a bad promo, and then a match that could have been great, or at least good, got ruined by the finish. On top of the fact, the ref is watching Miz roll in front of Ricochet as he's trying to get back in the ring.
Does not count as a move. Doesn't tell me
at all. Doesn't say
that's
nothing.
Completely illegal. That's not. What can the ref do about that?
He's just throw him out.
He's
clearly interfering in the match.
He's blocking him.
He's trying to find the perfect spot to watch the match.
Oh yeah, as the guy's trying to make his way back into the ring, he's just rolling right in front of him. But you know what? That's their logic. That's their logic, though. So I can't even be mad at you for saying that, because that's literally their logic for booking this fucking match and the finish to it. So, that's what we get, man.
Next up, guys, we saw from earlier today, Jinder Mahal driving into the arena on his custom motorcycle, and he's interviewed. He says that he's fighting Drew McIntyre tonight. He says Drew. He sent him a text message to go out riding together. Yeah. And Drew took 3 days to respond to the text message, which is, a lot quicker than I respond to text messages, actually. But what Drew said was that he was too busy. And Jinder complained about how he didn't even type out the word 2. He used the number 2. very disrespectful on Drew McIntyre's part.
What a piece of shit.
What a piece of shit.
That's a real reason to be angry.
Oh my god.
And I don't know.
Or because I definitely get
fine.
angry when people say K instead of OK. So I feel you, Jinder. I feel you.
Or you ever get a text message from your girl? She says, "I L you." The hell does that mean? What's up, Real Take Sports Talk? He gives Raw a 2 out of 10.
Damn, you're generous.
And Jinder was the highlight of the show by far.
Yeah, he pulled up like the Punjabi badass.
I mean, technically, Chuck Palumbo, Jesus, Jinder Mahal.
Wow, not even close.
He did his thing, man. Yeah, I guess.
Does he got a pink eye here, or is he just high?
Him and Riddle, man, they probably
probably.
Back in catering.
Next, we had a backstage segment with Shayna, Nia, and Reginald. Reginald points out Alexa Bliss standing and watching them, and Shayna and Nia don't see her.
Damn, you talk about Alexa and then fucking hear creaking noises. Is she in your house?
Oh. Yeah, she's standing right there. You don't see her? Yeah. That's the kind of stupidity that Shayna and Nia had to deal with. They have to pretend that they don't see Alexa Bliss. This sucks. Naomi and Asuka gas up Nikki Ash. Nikki reminds them, I'm not a superhero. I'm almost a superhero. Things get a little awkward when they talk Money in the Bank. As you can see, Naomi's face, Asuka's face. Nikki Ash goes for her entrance, and Alexa pops in and says, lower your expectations. For some reason, Asuka and Naomi can see Alexa Bliss perfectly fine. Perfectly fine.
Right.
Then it's Nikki Ash, even though she gets introduced as Nikki Cross. What's her name? Can you pick a name and stick with it? With Alexa Bliss, Naomi, Asuka versus Eva Marie, Doudrop, Nia, Shayna, 8-woman tag team match. Eva Marie actually does a collar elbow lockup and then a forearm to Naomi before she tags out. Wow. You got it. Wow. It's like a first move, I think it was. Alexa
this is the most wrestling she's done in the last, I don't know how many fucking years that she would, before she left, after she's back. Yeah, she hasn't done shit. That was the most I've ever seen her do in the ring. Alexa screams at Eva Marie to scare her. Eva gets tagged in later, delivers 2 boots to Asuka in the corner before tagging out. 2 boots. Alexa stares at Reginald as Shayna tries to snap him out of it. They're in a trance together. Shayna breaks the gaze by slamming Alexa into the barricade. Eva tagged in again. Oh, this is a record. Horrible, horrible selling of Asuka's attacks. It was awful. Doudrop very late to break up a pin on Shayna. Nia with a Samoan drop on Nikki Ash for the win. Look how happy Nia is. Eva declares herself the winner. This was awful. Very.
Goodness.
Yeah, it sucked. There was a clusterfuck. Nobody really came out of this match looking better than they did going into it. Quick question. When the fuck did Alexa Bliss become a face? Or is it just because that's who she's in the feud with Nia and Shayna, because she's teaming with the faces?
Bro, nothing makes sense anymore. When it comes to facing Hill on Monday Night Raw.
This is our WWE game.
Yeah.
We got to put she there. Is she babyface or heel?
Well, I was going to ask you guys, like, while we were watching and shit, I was like, no, I'll save it for the show, and you don't even fucking know. So, like, that answers a lot. This match sucks.
Alexa does a lot of bad things. There's no way she should be a babyface teaming up with this almost a superhero. They should be enemies. They have been enemies when she was Nikki Cross.
She turned on her. Like, she turned the dark side. What the fuck? It's like we forget about that?
Alexa should be the Joker to her Batman, and they're on the same team for 2 weeks in a row.
Oh, another thing. If she's almost a superhero, she shouldn't have a fucking costume on yet. You don't get to you don't get to have the actual full getup if you're not a fully superhero. If you're almost superhero,
Rosie rolling in his grave.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
remember, he was a superhero in training, SHIT.
Yeah, and he had a fucking t-shirt and basketball shorts. Not a fucking superhero costume.
Nikki Ash with her new gimmick already getting pinned clean. She was so proud of herself, all the effort she gives, even though she had count out wins and bragging about that with Rhea and Charlotte, and now she gets what she deserves, if you ask me. Any other thoughts on this?
Come on, man. She's a. Well, I fast forwarded it, so you told me more than that. Thank God for DVR, because I was not gonna sit there and watch that match. There's no way you couldn't even pay me. I get it's my job, but no, I was not doing that. But yeah, I don't have nothing to say. I feel like I had something to say, but when you asked me my thoughts, it just went away, and I just, kind of like I wish everybody in this fucking match would go away. But yeah, whatever.
Damn, even Asuka, because like at one point she was respectable.
Imagine that, right?
That's what Monday Night Raw does to you.
She was the best part of that match. Keeping it current, what's up? When the worst WWE champion is one of the highlights of the show, that pretty describes the quality of the episode. You should have called this episode "It Was All Good" just a week ago. That's a good one. They got real life Nikki Cross out here dressed like Invincible. Just started this, and it's somehow less creative and worse.
It was her idea. Hey, that's why you shouldn't give certain superstars creative control. They either go out of business. The companies go out of business. They just have shitty gimmicks, and here we are, 2021.
Guys, keep engaging with the show. Keep dropping your comments. Of course, we'll read them. Lashley backstage with MVP and the ladies. And MVP asked about why the match against Xavier was changed into a tag team match. Good question. That's a bait and switch.
Didn't they have this match announced last week?
No, they had Lashley versus Xavier.
Okay.
They turned it into a tag match over the weekend. And MVP says it was changed because Woods doesn't deserve to be in the ring with Lashley one-on-one after Lashley destroyed him in Hell in a Cell. Pretty good reason, I guess. All right. Lashley says Kofi called him soft, and guess what? There ain't a soft bone in his body. Every bone in his body's hard. He's gonna hurt. I'm paraphrasing.
I mean, technically, he's around a bunch of women. I would hope so. So, I guess that makes sense at the time.
Was Mustafa Ali versus Mansoor, teacher versus student. Ali gets his foot caught in the ropes, so he kind of really did it on purpose if you saw it. Yeah. And Mansoor frees him up, and Ali rolls him up. And he says, the high road will only get you so far. Stop thinking with your heart. Start thinking with your mind. Valuable lesson taught. Is
this a Karate Kid? The fuck?
It will be later on when we talk about it.
Oh,
man. Ali, you could see him clearly putting his leg in there, but he sells it. He sells it afterwards like he really did hurt himself or something like that. So I guess he didn't do it on purpose. I don't know. I don't get it. What'd you think, Ness?
The match was all right for the 4 minutes that they had up until that point. Mansoor is a jackass. Like, why would you free him? Dude's like disrespecting you and pissing you off. You're clearly don't like him. So you're kicking his ass for the most part. He gets caught up in the ropes. I just would have just fucking let him stay there or just attacked him and took advantage of it. He's like, oh no, I gotta be a stand-up gentleman. I have to release my opponent from this.
These young bloods, man. These young bloods. They're not vicious. They have no ruthless aggression. Trying to show class. There's no class in wrestling.
No, there isn't. And that's why his stupid ass got rolled up and he lost. So take that as a lesson, you idiot.
Drunk guy.
You know, I hate to be that guy because I'm not that guy.
Oh,
You guys
God.
know. I'm not gonna say nothing crazy. Trust me.
Right.
You guys got scared. Don't worry. Promise you. You know, it's so sad that we try to make so much logic out of all this dumb shit that it's a point that my head starts to hurt. Like it really does. I have a headache now. It's like because this do-rag is tattoo tight. But it's like we really try to make logic out of all the stupid shit we watch. I mean, it's entertaining, but I'm just saying, like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what is really going on? I don't want to be that. Just what is really going on?
I like what they're doing with Ali, but Mansoor looks like an idiot.
A fucking fool. Like, yo, anybody with a brain wouldn't do, like, what? It's your opponent. Fuck all that bullshit. He been talking greasy to you literally every week backstage, and now you want to show some sympathy? You are. Like, I don't get it. I'm about to say, terrorists have no heart. Anyway.
Next up, backstage, because we didn't hear from him enough. Let's talk to Drew McIntyre again.
Again.
It's fucking shit.
And just anytime you talk to Drew McIntyre, it's like, oh man, I got another story for you. Let me tell you about this origin story on this sword, which he says was made from the tooth of a Loch Ness monster. Drew McIntyre. WrestleMania main event went from that to another shot at the title at this year's WrestleMania to now just telling corny stories every single week. I didn't even listen to a wrestling story. Ness?
And this is where I'm pissed because I'll go by Ness, and he talks about the Loch Ness monster.
I didn't even make that correlation.
You know, it's fucking stupid, man. Where they got him at now, it's like over pushed Cena territory. You know, like now it's just like
he's getting a little fucking corny stage.
Yeah, he's getting corny, like super corny, like every week. You know, that you guys talk about
like John Cena, 0809 John Cena.
Yeah, and he has a new story. Like, where the fuck are you getting all these stories from? Just it's not needed, man. And I already know who's behind this shit. It got to be Vince. That's what happens when you have that top baby face. They were over or getting to be over, but then they just get overly pushed and they just do the most with their fucking character. Like, he doesn't need to be talking about stupid ass stories about the Loch Ness monster and fucking Davy Crockett and all this other stupid shit. Just let him be the badass that he was. Those people liked him. But then you started giving him too many fucking chances and shit. Like, now he's getting over pushed. Now he's getting overexposed, and people are getting, as you can see from us, and I'm pretty sure other people that are watching this and other people that watch the show, they feel like, look, all right, the people that actually do watch it, they're like, yo, Drew's fucking corny now. You know, the ones that have a fucking brain at least, because this shit is stupid. He shouldn't be telling no dumbass stories about the Loch Ness monster. For what? I get it that it's, you know, it might be a part of his culture and his heritage, but not for his character. Like, he's supposed to be a fucking, like a G, like a gangster. Somebody that strikes fear in the heart of men. You're not going to scare me talking about no
gangster.
Yeah, you're not going to scare me talking about no goddamn Loch Ness monster. What the fuck is wrong with you?
You know what's crazy though? Like, I feel like when he first started using his sword, I feel like he told another story of how the sword came to be. So I don't know.
I think he did too.
So I don't know where this shit came from by the tooth. Didn't Sheamus give him the fucking sword or something? Like, when did now it's a whole nother story about how he got the sword. Whatever, man.
It absolutely is Vince McMahon, right? Because don't you remember a corny babyface Sheamus? He used to tell the Irish stories.
Oh,
it was so bad.
Yes,
it's the same crap, and it was cringe. Oh, he used to be so good though.
Monday Night Cringe. This is exactly what it's been so far.
And Drew McIntyre goes right into a match with Jinder Mahal, who is accompanied by Beer and Shanky. What is with these goofy fucking names? Holy crap!
They can't think of anything. Let them use their real names or something like.
These two go for a little bit, but Veer and Shanky both interfere before Drew can hit the Claymore dirty finish. Jinder with a super kick on Drew. When did he start doing those super kicks? The heels take out Drew. Jinder with the Colossus for good measure. And then Jinder just runs off. I was like, what? Does he have to pee or something? But he comes back with the sword, Drew's sword. And he's talking. What does he say? It's very clear, even though he doesn't have a microphone. I was like, what the hell? He says that Drew took away his Money in the Bank opportunity, so he's taken away his family heirloom, his sword. Oh, man. I remember back in the day, because I've been watching, we've been doing True Rewind. Remember when The Undertaker's urn just used to get stolen by everyone?
Yeah, Mabel, Mankind.
And they always lost the feud.
Paul Heyman.
He'd get it back and he'd use it again. Big,
CM
shit. Is this what's going to happen with Drew? Everyone's going to steal his sword? I got your family heirloom.
Yeah, it wouldn't fucking surprise me, honestly.
I got your family now. Got your family now.
Anything else on this?
No.
Next.
The New Day interviewed. Kofi said he roasted MVP and Bob Lashley last week. And then all of a sudden, MVP's magically cleared. What he said must have hit close to home. He must have trolled MVP to come back. And Xavier says, this finna be a breeze. Very prophetic words. Next up is Mason T-Bar, a.k.a. Biracial Ascension, versus Lucha House Party.
She's biracial. They're biracial team. They're biracial.
I got that from SB3. He came up with that.
That's funny.
My girlfriend, watching along with this, said, as far as Lucha House Party goes, oh, that's cute. They got a piñata.
It's not good.
They're doing their job, I guess.
Lucha House Party gets almost destroyed, but they come up with the upset. A mean Hurricane Rana into a pin by Lince Dorado. It looked like T-Bar landed on his head pretty good there.
You know what's crazy? He was talking shit on Twitter today about how they're one of the most dominant teams on Raw. And then they lose to these fucking Mexican jabronis. I don't understand. I don't even understand how they still got a job. No offense, but it's crazy how Lucha House Party has stood the test of time.
You can't just start putting down Mexican wrestlers while we have Nuss right here. He's right here.
My bad, Conan. I don't. Yeah, next.
I'll make the exception. I'll make the exception for this one time because this wasn't all that great. So I can't even be upset at it. And the reason why they still have jobs is because they towed a company line. They were all
I thought
for.
You said something else. I'm like, well, damn.
Oh no, not sniffing at company lines.
No, I thought you said Mo. I'm like, what the hell?
Oh shit!
Like, what's going on here?
No, I wouldn't do that.
Keeping it current, when was Jinder good? I must have not seen it. Laughing my ass off.
You didn't have to do that.
What is that?
You said laughing my ass off. You didn't have to do that.
Yeah, you gotta read. Guys, was Jinder a good champion?
Honestly, a good champ, no, but it was fun to watch people flip out at his title reign.
Exactly. He did a good job. Exactly. He was a heel, and he was very much hated. There you go. He might not have had a good match that whole run, but he was hated.
Although you must have not liked that Randy Orton getting involved in that.
We're not going to talk about that. Bring it past. Bring it past.
By the way, rest in peace, Randy Orton. We haven't seen him in 2 weeks.
Yeah, right. What Riddle was doing the whole night.
You think he's dead? Speaking of Riddle, backstage, working on his foot, trying to get ready for this match. And Damian Priest comes out. They got their own handshake. What do you think of the handshake?
Clearly, it was they eating the burger, so I guess they must have made that up when they got high and went to Burger King last week.
Yeah.
So pretty cool.
Riddle tells a story of jumping off a friend's roof. Priest wonders what that has to do with tonight. Riddle says he's going to win tonight, and he's going to do it with 3 most dangerous letters in WWE. RK Bro.
That's 5, but okay.
And for your dickwads who thought that was a mistake, that was supposed to happen. Just saying. Riddle told a much better story than Drew McIntyre. That's for damn sure.
And it was bad. It's still better.
Exactly. Shout out to Riddle, man. Keeping Monday Night Raw life support, I guess.
Yeah, I can listen to Riddle's fucking high stories rather than Drew's trying to motivate people. I don't want to hear that shit. It
really is night and day, the directions that those two guys are going. Riddle's going.
And watch Drew win next Sunday. Jesus.
Oh, don't put that in the universe.
Oh, it was already set in stone. That's the reason why he's in this match.
Riddle versus AJ Styles. Don't ask me how Riddle was medically cleared for this match. Why are you participating in this match? Just 2 weeks before Money in the Bank?
A fucking ladder match.
And he still tries to do his regular entrance, which was just stupid. Why would you do that? He goes full Karate Kid on AJ Styles, and it works. He actually does that kick to AJ, and Riddle does a bunch of offense on his foot that just hurts him more as the match goes on. Omos, he gets surrounded by the Viking Raiders outside. AJ gets distracted by it. You know what distractions and Monday Night Raw equal. A roll-up. Another roll-up. Exactly. Riddle with the upset. Dirty finish. AJ Styles can't beat Riddle at 50%?
25 at that. It came in the show 50%. Got thrown off a ladder. He fucking did a dive in the ring. He's been using his fucking foot the whole match. Like, his foot is on red, put it that way. This is SmackDown game, his foot is on red.
And then Riddle with the Viking Raiders says, "This was for you, Randy," as he points to the sky. And that's your thoughts.
Yeah, match is okay. It's kind of a feel-good moment because Riddle is the highlight of the show. He's definitely been carrying the show for the past couple of weeks. Yeah, Monday Night Riddle for sure. So to see him go through it earlier, getting injured, like you said, how the fuck is he even cleared? Like his foot was already hurt. It clearly got hurt even more when he got thrown off the ladder. And then got hurt even furthermore after AJ kicked the shit out of his foot. But then he goes on to, pick up the victory. So
his foot absolutely has to be even worse.
Yeah, at this point, I don't even know how this guy he needs a peg leg.
Oh my God. Now it makes all the sense in the world.
Explain.
Riddle cannot compete at Money in the Bank.
Randy Orton takes his spot.
And here comes the Viper God. God damn it. How did I not think of this? Come on now.
Let's just hope that's what actually happens.
I bet that thought hasn't even crossed their minds. As good as it is.
I mean, this is the same guy that thought that fucking Randy was going to help Riddle win his spot last week. So maybe I'm high. Who knows? I don't know.
That's a good idea, though. If anything, make this make sense.
Yeah. Look at that. I thought of that in 5 fucking seconds. They can't even think of this. They got fucking 5 hours in the fucking day.
Man, they had a whole week.
Literally.
Next up, speaking of injuries, the poor queen, poor opportunity, Charlotte Flair with a crutch. And she says that the NBA has been in turmoil with the players getting injured. But fuck all that. This is even worse. Charlotte might miss Money in the Bank. Rhea is scared using Charlotte's own moves against her to try to take her out, but calls it genius. She compliments Rhea. Rhea's learning. But nobody is better than Charlotte. Rhea interrupts. This was kind of funny, her doing her entrance on very classless with a crutch of her own. Called Charlotte a drama queen. I see what she did there. And they kick each other's crutches at the same time.
Oh my god.
They have a joust with their crutches. Rhea eventually gets the upper hand as Charlotte escapes. And these two continue to just try to out-heel each other.
Yeah, I don't know.
And
I don't get it.
Unless you're a Rhea Ripley fan or a Charlotte Flair fan like me, you probably have zero fucking interest in this.
This is and you know what? I gotta commend you, bro, because you made this sound so much better than what it was.
Yeah.
So much better. This feud is fucking hot garbage. This is sad to see. You got talent like Rhea Ripley and Charlotte, and this feud is so bad because they're both heels. So like, what is the point of this? This has to happen. Something has to happen. Like, this is really bad. At least try to make Charlotte a face. I don't know why they turned Rhea Ripley heel. Like, what was the point? This is so fucking dumb, yo.
I've stated my guess as to where they're going here, Ness, and my guess is that the man, Becky Lynch, will return maybe at Money in the Bank, maybe the Raw after, and she is the great grand baby face that will give these two heels what's coming to them.
I like that idea because they need it. They need something.
Honestly, this is the only, and you know what's crazy?
Yeah.
It's actually a good idea. That's why I hope this is the payoff, because you can't. Because let's be real. If Becky returns facing a face Rhea Ripley, they're gonna shit all over Rhea Ripley.
Oh yeah,
let's be
for
real.
sure.
So I guess this is the only way for this to be. I guess makes sense. It's just they should not be dragging out a heel versus heel feud for this long between her and Charlotte. It's bad.
I mean, even though it's against a heel, I think Rhea's been doing good as a heel. What do you think?
No, I don't think
she comes across
as a heel, but yeah, she was a heel before all this shit. So she does a thing, but I just
she has it in her. It's just the way that they're going about it. It's the booking on this shit that makes it bad. You know, like why would you book her with? First of all, you're not going to out heel Charlotte. There's no way that's going to happen, especially not in Rhea Ripley. Like she can be a heel.
You're putting Charlotte on the face teams. So
exactly.
Like, what the fuck? Like, what is going on?
All I have to say is woo. Next up, oh jeez, R-Truth and Jackson Riker versus.
Man, skip this shit, please. Just get this shit. Don't even wait.
Talk about it.
God
Elias
damn.
and Cedric. And Tozawa comes out, the 24/7 champion. Excuse me, the roll-up champion. He runs into the ring, almost loses the title to R-Truth. The locker room comes out chasing Tozawa. R-Truth chases Tozawa and everyone else to the back. Riker's by himself. 2-on-1. No fucking problem for Jackson Riker by himself. Begs Elias to tag in. Elias, a whole pussy. Even in a 2-on-1, pussy.
He said it when I spoke.
Riker hits Cedric with his finisher for the win. They're going crazy in Riker's Island, folks. Jackson Riker with the win.
Come on, man. Too soon, man. Too soon.
Any other thoughts on this, Ness?
Why the fuck would Tozawa run out into the ring? Of all the places you can go, yeah, I'm going to run down into the middle of this match, potentially fucking lose my title. And like, it's just fucking stupid, man. This whole match is fucking overbooked to shit. And then you got the 2-on-1 scenario. Elias is a bitch. Doesn't want to take advantage of the 2-on-1 scenario. And of course, Riker pins the black guy. So what the fuck, man? This is fucking stupid. I don't give a fuck how. This is off the record, but it's on the record. I don't give a fuck how much they want to push him as a babyface. It's not working. It's not working now. It's not going to work in the future. Nobody's going to believe this bullshit because we know how much of an asshole this dude really is in real life. So it doesn't fuck
Come
all
on,
this shit.
man. This is wrestling, man. It's not about real life.
Man, fuck that. We're in the social media era, so everything is. If I see it on social media, I'm taking whatever that is. That's real life shit.
Yes, this is me. I can't wait for Jackson Riker to be in front of a live crowd. I can't wait.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they're starting off.
Well, it depends.
Texas, so I don't know.
I was gonna say, it depends.
Oh,
if they're in the South, they're in the South. He's gonna get baby face.
What's he gonna get a hero's welcome in Texas? You got motherfuckers doing a goddamn Star Spangled Banner in fucking supermarkets in Texas. So there you go.
Let me see what happens in Chicago. Is Raw going to Chicago?
Yeah, they go to Chicago next month, actually.
Let me see. Let me see what happens there. Just want to see. Next up, we got the main event: New Day versus Lashley and MVP. And the end of this match, Kofi with the trouble in paradise to Lashley, who gets knocked to the outside. Xavier takes him out while he's on the outside. MVP goes for a playmaker on Kofi, but Kofi reverses into another trouble in paradise for the win. Lashley looks pretty pissed off as MVP sells his knee hurting. He helps MVP to his feet. I kind of thought, is he about to fuck MVP up for this loss? But no, it's all good. This whole match, this whole segment, I thought was very harmless and maybe the most normal storytelling part of tonight's show, probably.
Yeah, honestly.
I mean, the match wasn't great, but it was
better than everything we've seen. Everything we've seen on the show. Yes,
it
made sense.
Anything else, Drunk Guy?
I think I said last week. I am enjoying this feud. The promos leading up to it between Kofi and MVP have been dope. I don't know where they go with the match next Sunday. Hopefully, it's good before Xavier Wood turns heel. No, let me stop. But yeah, I mean, have Kofi looking good heading into his title match. So the right person won. It wasn't a horrible match. It is what it is. It's gonna be with me.
Yes.
Yeah, I gotta agree. This was probably the most normal thing that happened on the show tonight. Can't call them the hurt business. Gotta call them the get hurt business with MVP running around all injured and shit. But yeah, this was like the best thing on the show that actually made sense all around. New Day needs that momentum going into the match with Lashley at Money in the Bank and shit. So at this point, we're just gonna see where it goes as far as whenever Xavier Woods turns, because that's what we're banking on at this point. But we'll see. Yeah.
Very nice. Let's before we wrap up this Raw.
Do we really need to put our thumbs out? You already know where this is going.
Slow down. Next week, a little Raw preview. It'll be the third in the trilogy between Ricochet and Morrison, but this time it's Falls Count Anywhere.
I want to say it got to be Falls Count or no count out, some dumb shit.
Monday night rematch already, and it's not even next week.
Yet another. These are our prediction records. Drunk Guys one up on me. We both 2-0 tonight. We got a lot of matches to predict for next week. I'm going to go with Ricochet winning this one. I'm not very confident, though. Drunk Guy?
No, I am very confident with him winning next week.
50-50
double
booking.
count out to now a count out, and now we have they're going to have to, after that promo he cut, he has to win next week. Seriously. So yeah, I got Ricochet next week.
Ness?
Yeah, I'll say Ricochet. The 50-50 booking calls for it.
Yeah, he's gonna do some flippy shit off of something crazy and win the match. Watch.
And out of nowhere, he's back. He's medically cleared. Sheamus returns, defending the U.S. title against Humberto Carrillo.
Where the fuck has he been at? Haven't even seen that guy.
I mean, he had to do. Sheamus hurt.
Yeah. Yeah. If your dance partner is off the show, you're off the show. That's how it works on the Raw. I got Sheamus retaining. I can't see him back there winning the damn title. Eunice?
As much as I want to put faith in my Mexican, I'm gonna say that Sheamus retains.
What are you, a fucking slave owner? Faith in my Mexican.
Oh, Lord Jesus. We got the Viking Raiders versus AJ and Omos in separate matches. Eric versus Omos. No way Omos fucking loses. Omos.
AJ's losing, though.
AJ is absolutely losing because AJ cannot stay focused. He gets distracted very easily.
All them goddamn kids, he can't stay focused. Crazy.
Oh.
Unbelievable.
Ness, are you going to believe in AJ versus Ivar?
Oh, nah.
Man, look at this. So, what have we become?
Because again, it's the 50-50 booking. You know, one of them has to win, one of them has to lose, and AJ can afford the loss. Yeah.
Everything I ever loved, I pushed it all away, and now I've been afraid to Judas in my mind. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I'm going off the rails.
Wrong show there, pal.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you right now.
I'm ready on Wednesday. I apologize because this can't be life.
You gonna start singing that song too? In 2 weeks' time, they announced AJ and Omos versus the Viking Raiders back in front of a live crowd for the tag team championship. I cannot wait for these live crowds. Oh, please, because at least when Raw will be bad, you'll have the crowd there to entertain you.
Right.
Yeah, I hope they hijack this shit. At first, I didn't want
somebody getting taken out by security. Somebody's hopping the barricade. You know, somebody's like an idiot the first night.
I got to go back on my word because I forgot. I think it was True Hill Heat, and I was like, yeah, you know, the crowds are back. Don't be assholes. Please be assholes on Monday Night Raw. You guys would be the most entertaining thing about this fucking show. Hands down, no question about it.
You can do whatever the fuck you want as a paying customer at these shows. You can even throw a beach ball. Go ahead, try it. I did it one time. I got kicked out. I'm not hurt.
How did that work out for you, Romeo? Enlighten me.
Let's not tell that story again. Match of the night, guys. I'm gonna say AJ Riddle, even though
that's by default. Yeah. Give that match AJ by default.
MVP. I'm gonna say Jinder Mahal. He comes out of this looking somewhat relevant, and he could make some serious coin selling that sword.
So you're promoting robbery. Okay, got it.
From the tooth of a Lochness monster. How much did I go for? Shit.
Yeah, he could just tell that story that Drew told, and if he got believe some shit, it's not believable.
Nobody gonna believe that shit. Nobody gonna believe that shit.
Damn, that must have been a sharp ass tooth.
Who's your MVP, drunk guy?
Jinder, he's doing absolutely jack shit right now. And he just basically took out the former WWE champion, guy who's supposed to go but to head into Money in the Bank and probably hijack that match. Shout out Jinder for doing something relevant in the last 3-4 years.
Is this a bad sign for Drew McIntyre winning Money in the Bank if he's already starting up a feud with Jinder Mahal?
That's what I thought. You know what I think? I mean, knowing WWE and seeing how things work out, I feel like this could be the way to get him out the match. Don't quote me on that.
Jinder messes it up. Maybe puts the sword through his chest as he's climbing the ladder.
Yo,
another fucking murder live on pay-per-view.
There's no way. I'm sorry. That's why they probably got Randy Orton off TV. There's no way Randy Orton's not involved some sort of way in this Money in the Bank.
If he's still alive, we don't know. He's missing. He didn't let anybody know where he was going before he went missing. Who knows?
Maybe somebody took him out. Shit, maybe it was Riddle. Who knows?
Honestly, I just think it's probably momentum because Jinder's expendable, you know, and they're just throwing everybody at. Drew took too many, quote unquote. This is their logic that I'm using now. Drew took too many losses in the whole situation with Lashley. Now they're building him back up. Now they're going to have him face off with Jinder Mahal, who they're going to just pretty much they're just sacrificing for the push of Drew McIntyre. So
I don't know why I thought that was funny. I apologize.
It's funny because it's funny. It's funny. You can laugh because it's the fucking truth, and you'll see how it plays out.
Jabroni of the nights. I have several as usual.
Oh my god, that 8-man tag.
Hold on, I didn't say my
watching.
MVP real quick. My MVP is Riddle because he was the most entertaining part of this show for me, specifically.
Riddle continues to rack MVPs here on Rated Raw Superstars. Jabroni of the nights. Definitely Drew McIntyre losing the family heirloom. That's not good.
First of all, you told a stupid ass story about your family heirloom.
Two super stories.
Two stories.
Jinder Mahal.
But he can't be alone. Cedric Alexander losing when you have the advantage.
Fucking lost member of B2K with that stupid ass headband. Man.
And definitely AJ Styles getting distracted, losing to a very hurt
a one-legged man.
Also a one-legged man in an ass kicking contest. Not a very good look. Drunk guy, you have Drew McIntyre. Anybody else?
Drew McIntyre, AJ Styles, all the people involved in that 8-woman tag match. Ricochet.
Hard record. I keep record of all the winners and losers, and that's a lot of names I gotta write down. At least 10.
Ricochet for sure. See it. So eight women. The 8 women. Ricochet, that makes 9. Drew McIntyre 10.
Oof.
I think that's all I said, right? That might be
a record. Ness, who's your jabroni of the night?
Starting off with Drew for fucking sure. I gotta throw Ricochet in there too for that cringy ass fucking R to the I to the C. Like, man, shut the fuck up. So at this point, it's just those two. If I think of anyone else before this episode's over, I'll let you know.
God, you don't want to be.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, it's double
poop on the stick.
Because they can. It's as much as I whenever I'm on here, I say I don't watch it. So I usually watch the episodes that I'm on, for the reviews for you, being on the shows with you guys.
I would hope so.
Appreciate you.
But it just seems like every time that I actually go out of my way to watch this shit, it continues to show me why I don't watch the main roster shit. Well, I'm going to start getting into SmackDown because
trust me, bro. If me and Romeo didn't have to do the show, I guarantee we would not be watching. We would not be watching this Monday Night Raw. I promise you.
I believe it.
So on the Rated Raw Superstar scoreboard, 1 thumbs up total, 6 thumbs downs total, and 1 thumbs in the middle. We want to hear from you guys. True Heel Facebook group. There will be a poll where you can have your voice heard. Thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs in the middle. Shit. Anything else? I think that's everything. Oh, I mean, these guys. They said no NBA tonight. All right, we're not even trying then. They'll watch.
Yeah, we're not going to.
They're like, we're going to get the views anyway. We don't got to fucking contend for them. There's no sports on tonight unless you want to watch. What you say? You guys had hockey was on, right?
Yeah.
That ain't no fucking competition.
Ness, we thank you for joining and suffering with us for the Rated Raw Superstars. It's too bad it wasn't last week, which was a good episode last week. But this week, yikes.
It happens every time. Every time I actually watch the show, it's shitty. So
you should join us in the Raw at the Money in the Bank. Finally, fans will be there. Maybe
because it was since that's a pay per view. You know what? I will.
That'll be a fun one. That'll be a fun show.
I'll be on that episode.
Yep.
First
row back of fans. Yep.
Yeah, that'll be fun. We should get a couple of people for that. Let's see what happens. Ness, thank you again. Where can everyone find you on social media?
You guys can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at skinny__Kravitz. Catch me on the True Hill Heat YouTube channel. One half of Fusion of Honor with my man, the Stat King, the man of 1,004 numbers, where we review MLW Fusion and Ring of Honor. This weekend, MLW's going to be in Philly. I'll be at the show. I'll probably go live on the True Hill Heat
What day?
Instagram. It's on Saturday.
All right, I'm going with you.
Yeah. So I'll probably be, we'll probably be live on the IG covering what's going on in the show. Go let you guys see what's going on. You catch me on Blunt Impact and Joints and Jabronis with my man Chris G. We review Impact Wrestling. You can also catch me on NX3 with Chris G once again, and Romeo Anthony Cologne, where we review NXT. I'm the Roundtable Rebel. Catch me on the Roundtables. And it's going to be a while, but you can hear my illustrious voice on True Toxicity. We ain't coming back for a minute, baby.
Drunk guy.
Won't let me out. Oh shit! Oh, duh. Where can you find me? You can find me here every Monday night. Shit, Rated Raw. I'm tired. Rated Raw Superstars. Instagram. What is my Hacksaw_J? Jesus Christ. _Duggan. I'm dragging it. Sorry. Facebook. My name is my name. If you know my name. Twitter. Drunken Master JJ. You can follow the gang everywhere. SconeX, MySpace, Pornhub, X videos, RedTube, Yahoo, AIM. The gang's everywhere. And I said RedTube. Let's talk about YouTube. That's where we're at right now. And Facebook and Instagram. True Hill Heat. We provide that content every week. True Hill Heat. Yeah.
And you can find me, the Pride of NY, on Twitter and Instagram, right here on the True Hill Heat YouTube channel, NX3. This week, we're going to be talking the Great American Bash. You don't want to miss that when it drops. Could be a live stream, could be a video, but check it out regardless. And True Rewind coming very soon. The Monday Night War, me, Drunk Guy, SP3, Raw versus Nitro. We got to go back, Drunk Guy. We got to go back.
I'm going to get a flat top and a dookie rope chain. Feel like the 90s.
Personally, folks, one of my favorite shows on the True Hill Heat YouTube channel. It doesn't matter if I'm a part of it or not. I'm actually on a couple episodes, but that's definitely one of the best shows. That's one of
our best episodes. Yes, you are there.
Never forgets. All right, so for the three-time, baby making the championness for Drunk Guy JJ, I am Romeo. We wish you a very, very happy 4th of July weekend. I'm going to put this up just because it pleases me much more than this episode of Raw did.
Yeah, definitely.
Look at them yetis.
Thank you guys for watching Rated Raw Superstars number 8. A tooth
God bless America.
of a Lochness monster. We'll see you next week. Bye, guys.